Today's topic, what are you doing next weekend? Hi, I'm Doug Holt, author of Your Own Story, and this is your Daily Growth Hack, where each day we give you a tip, trick, or insight to help you up-level what we call the 5 to Thrive. That is your mind, your body, your soul, your relationships, and of course your business. Now, you can probably hear my voice. I'm a little stuffed up. I've been fighting a cold, and from what I've been told by other parents, this is just the beginning when being around a lot of infants and children from all over the place. I love it, but my immune system doesn't as much. I actually had the opportunity this particular weekend, as I'm recording, it's Friday night, this weekend to have a guys trip, an awesome guys trip I was really looking forward to up in Vancouver Island. Really excited about it, but getting sick, obviously a setback. And so my wife was having her family come in, her cousins, her female cousins and their kids. So our house was going to be filled, and they were looking forward to this woman-only connection time. So I had a couple options here. One is I was going to take my adventure van and just take off into the wilderness, but they happened to shut the roads down in the mountains because of the snow. And then I thought, well, I'm getting sick. I'm not sure what I want to do here. And so with a little bit of push from my wife, I actually checked into the nicest hotel in the area that we live in. This place is absolutely amazing. And I'm still unpacking, but I just got here and wanted to shoot a daily growth hack for you. And the reason I wanted to shoot this was because oftentimes, in the past, what I would have done is gotten really sad, got bummed that I was missing this guy's trip. I may have even gone, but I knew it was the wrong decision. It was wrong for me to go because, I'm not feeling well. Two is I know there would be some debauchery and fun going on and probably staying up to all hours of the night, which I love, and I love doing, especially when I connect with different people. It's something I enjoy, but not good for me right now. And I also don't want to pass this off to anybody else. I'm really here to rest, recover, but also focus. So what I've chosen to do, instead of lamenting on, oh, I wish I coulda, or going out and maybe even doing something like I was planning on doing, which is taking my adventure van out into the wilderness where it's going to be cold. I decided to get in this hotel room, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And I brought 2 backpacks with me with the idea that I have enough items, such as recording materials, that I can actually get some things done as I feel inspired to do. And what I also did is I'm starting to plan for 2018 already. And this seems early to most people, but I've been doing this for a long time in my businesses, but also my personal life. So just planning with the idea, because I've already set my 90-day plan for this particular quarter that we're talking about now, which is the mid-November, December, is the finishing the quarter of when I'm filming this. Obviously, it's October, November, December for that quarter. But I'm planning January, February, and March of next year, and also looking back and reflecting on what I've done and what I haven't done. And I've also encouraged everybody, when you watch this, every week you should be doing this too on a weekly basis. But I also took my 5 to Thrive and I created a quick list before I left out the door in each area what I wanted to focus on during this kind of retreat that I've had for myself, that I've set up. So for my mind, I'm going to reread Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. And I printed out a whole workbook that I found online that somebody else produced. Now this workbook just has questions and answers, and I've read this book many times, and I think it's fantastic. And like a lot of books, and when you hear audio or songs in your head, you start to repeat them. They start to be almost like mantras for you. And I think this book has a lot to do with success that I've seen in myself, and certainly with mentors that I've worked with have also talked about it. So I'm going to go back with it with a fresh pair of eyes. I've learned a lot in the last year and a half since I read this book last. I've grown, so hopefully I'll get some new nuggets out of it, as I often do with books. In my body, I brought a foam roller with me, and so I'm going to be foam rolling this weekend. I was starting a new strength training program. I actually hired a strength coach, and so I want to make sure I do my due diligence and get that foam rolling going. I also brought a dry brush just to get some lymphatic system moving around for the lymph nodes. There's a spa here, actually, in my room. There's a kind of a spa tub. So I bought some essential oils and things of that nature. So I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy myself, really treat my body well. I have a whole fridge, the whole mini fridge, as well as my van that's parked outside is filled with nutritious snacks. So there's no excuses to go get nachos or pizza or what have you. And then for my soul, I brought things to meditate. So I brought a couple of meditations that I really want to go over. They're guided meditations that I really enjoy, so I can sit down and meditate. There's a fireplace in my hotel room, so I'll be lighting that fire in the fireplace and sitting down and meditating, going through these guided meditations that I really enjoy. And if you have any questions about what I'm using or meditations that I've created, I'd be happy to give those to you as well. And then in my relationships, I actually have a list of the top 50 people that I want to reach out to in 2018. and I'm starting to recreate that list and see where that goes. Some of the people for 2017 that I've wanted to reach out to, get to know, some have been great and they've become good friends of mine, and I'm very proud of that. Other people that I've met and got to know, I realize that all things online, or whether you listen to audio, something like this, or a video or a podcast, those people, you're seeing one side of them. And so it's not always what you see. And so unfortunately, some of those people, although I got a chance to meet them and they were on my list, they didn't quite meet my expectations. I found out that they were putting on a show. And that happens. I mean, we all experienced that, right, with people that we've met. And so I look at my next list. And again, I'm always looking not to climb the ladder, so to speak, but I want to surround myself with people who are playing life and their level at a higher level, to inspire myself and people that I can contribute to. And so this doesn't mean I get rid of old friends. I just don't do that. I'm a very loyal person. But it does mean I look at my old list and I look and see, well, who do I want to meet? Who's inspiring me out there? Who's actually out there really living life at a bigger level? When you meet somebody who's really going after it, it's really inspiring. So those are the kind of people I want to meet. And in my business, I have a list of KPIs. So key performance indicators that we're looking at. So I want to look at those KPIs and how we've done for this year, but also what we're going to be doing moving forward. And I'll be doing some funnels, some other marketing techniques that we utilize, because I own 2 agencies, going through that and how we will push those out. And also with the Author of Your Own Story business, we're really putting a big push on it coming in January, right? The January push. I've had so much of my focus be on other businesses that I run, that Author of Your Own Story and these Daily Growth Hacks even have been pushed to the side a little bit more than I would like to. So I'll be a lot more active in the Author of Your Own Story group coming into December. That's either a warning or something you can look forward to. So make sure you go over to that Facebook group and check that out. But anyway, I wanted to share this with you because I thought about these daily growth hacks and giving insights and tips, and I thought about the old me and how I really would have been down, right? I would have gone out with the guys here in Bend, Oregon, where I happen to be, rather than going to Vancouver Island, and I would have made the best of it, but not to the level that I'm doing now. And I just want to share that with you of how you can do this and really restore yourself, because we go through this at micro levels all the time, don't we? Where little setbacks happen, and you really need to get better at pivoting and turning. In sports, if you've been an athlete, you know that happens naturally for good. You just pivot on an instant without thinking. And by doing these things with repetition, like rereading books that really inspire you and bring you success and joy, by getting those into your mind over and over and over again, you just be able to pivot and move in that area of your life. That's it for me today. I hope you got something out of this. Remember, go to authorofyourownstory.com so you get the latest tips, tricks, and techniques and know what we're coming up to, and get delivered them right to your email box. Have a great day. Enjoy your time. And remember, go out and be the author of your own story. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Growth Hacks. Please put your comments right down below, and remember to click subscribe. This way we can ensure that we're delivering these Daily Growth Hacks right to you each and every day. On behalf of the whole team here, remember, go out and be the author of your own story.